Okay, continue.
The prince struggled to break free, but it was no use. In defeat, he muttered under his breath, "Filthy giant." The larger man grinned as he looked down onto his catch, his eyes changing from a normal human's to more of a reptile's. "You're that filthy dragon! I knew those eyebrows were suspicious!" the prince exclaimed. "What is it that you want, anyway?" The man grinned and finally spoke. "I want you." The words were
you
daunting.
make it better.
The words were daunting, and the prince could only look on in slight fear and disgust. "Why would I even consider you're a filthy dragon?" he replied, keeping eye contact with him as he quoted the filthy giant. I always come here and make messes because I want your attention. I have admired you for quite some time now." The man continued grinning as he spoke. Of course, I knew that I would have to look like this to even get in here, as well fit. With every second ticking by, the prince only grew more agitated. This is not the way to do it. I hate messes. You seem to enjoy cleaning them up and making things look nice, though. So I thought it may be a hobby. I was only trying to show my affection. The larger man responded. The prince took a moment to think about that for a minute. In a weird way, it did seem like he was trying to be helpful. It was almost kind of adorable how there had been this much miscommunication between the two. "Yes, I do like keeping things tidy. If you want me, you have to promise to clean up after yourself. I'm sure it will not be to my standards, but if you make an effort, then I can forgive you." Thinking about it for a moment, the man nodded his head in approval in this set of rules. "I'm sure I could do that." A half-smile appeared on the prince's face for a brief moment. "All right, you can have me then." This made the other man happy, so they fucked for a long time.
I was waiting for you to get to that.
So they fucked for a long time, and it was really loud. The whole kingdom probably heard it, to be honest. Anyway, after that, the prince told the man that he needed to go wash his ass. Being a dragon, he did not quite understand what washing a donkey had to do with any of this, so he sat there cocking his head to the side until the prince facepalmed, and told him that it meant to take a bath. "Oh!" he exclaimed, and he agreed to take a bath since they had heard they were nice and relaxing. The prince had finished picking up the mess in the room and ordered the servants to wash the bedding. The two then took a bath and got clean, because the prince would not go to bed whilst covered in such filth, and smelling that bad. After they were done, they both went to bed, and from then on, the dragon did as he was told, keeping his messes to a minimum. He even went back to his hoard and brought back some pretty things to help decorate the castle more, which pleased the prince, allowing them to live happily ever after. The end.
This is why I don't write.
And then they fucked for a long time. It was really loud.
It escalates really quickly.
Probably exactly how it happened.
It had to be romantic in some way.
Romantic.
And then they fucked.
And then they fucked.
I take my advice. I take my advice from my friend Andy. And then they fucked.
I never thought the eyebrows were suspicious.
You're welcome.
Oh my god.